Welcome to Edmonton, the home of the Wild for the indefinite future. Life here in the hub city looks just a little bit different.
Right now, just before the playoffs, there's a lot of free time, a lot of downtime.
Dialed in. Get out of here. Touch it.
Wow.
Touch it.
I play a lot of ping pong.
Playing some ping pong.
It's what do you have? Hockey, ping pong, and that's about it.
I would say number 2 right now. The only reason is because I lost to Kevin and I haven't beat him yet. Cleaned up everybody else so far, but Kevin's the one guy I have not beaten. So until I take him down, I have to say that I'm number 2.
The biggest competitor, I think, maybe Jonas Brodin or GALCHENYUK. So, but it's no big competitor yet.
Me and Kev have been going at it for the last 2 days, and I think we'll be doing it the whole tournament. So he's been great here, you know, at the hotel, but at the hockey rink, there's more space, and the paddle there is better suits my game, and I'm still undefeated there.
I want to run like a slip.
Gal is still wanting to have money on the line, so I'm happy with that.
Hey, morning. How are you?
Pretty good, and you?
I'm good.
Come on in.
Thank you.
Bubble life is a new experience for all, but Edmonton native Jared Spurgeon is finding an odd sense of familiarity being so close to home, yet so far removed.
Have a good day.
You too. Have a wonderful day.
Thanks. So I grew up probably about 20 minutes from here, so we were more on the west end. So the only time I would really come down here is when my grandpa would take me to an Oilers game growing up. So luckily for myself, my family, actual family, is out at the cabin where it's about an hour and a bit away. So it's not too tempting for my wife and kids to come flying down here, but I think everyone understands it, and definitely probably harder for my wife than the kids, but luckily we're home. I have family around right now to help as well. Our 3-year-old was a little sad at the start, but now I think he thinks it's another road trip. So there's nothing we can do about it, and we're all in it. Everyone's in the same situation, and like you said, that if we get to the end, it'll all be worth it.
It's been both comforting and heartrending to know you're only minutes away from us right now, but we're so excited to finally watch you play the game you love so much. You work so hard every single day, so if we have to be apart, I'm glad it's because you're chasing your dream of winning a Stanley Cup. We'll be over here watching on TV, cheering you on, your biggest fans. We love and miss you so much.
Love you, Dad. Hope you win the Stanley Cup. Miss you. Can't wait to see you again. Love you, Dad. Hope you do a good job.
That's awesome. You gotta save that one forever.
As players adjust to life in the bubble, while broadcasters are setting up shop much closer to home at Xcel Energy Center in St. Paul.
It's been 138 days since we had our last game.
And while the setting may be familiar, the setup is far from it.
No, not even close. This is very unique. You know, this is for everybody in the industry. This is something new and very different, very challenging.
We've had an entire day. Normally, the hockey game's tomorrow. We would show up tomorrow at 8 o'clock, Tuesday morning at 8 a.m. We'd be ready by 1 o'clock. Today is Monday. We got here at 7 a.m. So we're tripling the time that it takes to get all the gear ready. I'm gonna clean it like I'm gonna wear it.
At home, it should look like a hockey game.
Roll gold. Fade out. Music over. Kevin Enemy. Welcome back.
My name is Matt LAAKSONEN. I am a director for Fox Sports North. Well, our production is a lot different. Normally, we are on site wherever the game is being played. You typically would have 12 to 14 cameras. In this new reality, we have one camera, and we're taking a feed of everything else.
With Ryan Carter and Wes Walls, I'm Anthony LaPanta. Glad you could join us.
Our announcers, instead of being on site where the game is being played, they're going to be back here in St. Paul, but they're not going to be in their TV announce booth. They're going to be on the main concourse.
How about the blue line?
And then Kevin GORG typically is against the glass. He's going to be inside the Wild's locker room.
I'd give anything to be up there. It'd be fun to be in that bubble. It'd be fun to be with the team. It'd be fun to be on this long road trip and be a part of the journey. I understand when we're not there. We'll do the best we can. We still want to have hometown coverage on Fox Sports North, and I think it's going to be a really fun run. If these guys can get by the Canucks, who knows?
Right before the big Stanley Cup tournament from Rogers Place in Edmonton, Alberta, the Colorado Avalanche against the Minnesota Wild.
Our keys, intelligent. Play an intelligent game, not caution. Let's close down all three zones here, score goals offensively, do what we do. Let's play the game intensely. Let's go!
And we are underway from Edmonton. Hockey is back almost 5 months after the league went on pause in early March. Landeskog on the rebound, saved by STALOCK, and Brodin shovels it back into his own goaltender. And the Avs score. Nemestikov took the original shot, and Donskoy on the rebound beat STALOCK. Stahl feeds it cross ice, Stoppa scores! And Minnesota with a power play goal ties it. Behind the net, Zadorov is there for Colorado, and the Avs, McKinnon sailing in, he scores! Susi with a long shot, that goes wide. Stahl on the rebound, scores!
Yeah! Say that to you. There you go! Nice day. Zaddy, that's twice in one shift.
Rather, Brodin got a piece of that one. Now it's Rantanen who tries to center, and Landeskog scores on the rebound. Spurgeon back to Suter, final seconds. Suter to Fiala, a shot, and it goes just wide at the horn. And Colorado hangs on to win it by a final score of 3-2 in the lone exhibition tune-up for the Wild before they now move on to face the Vancouver Canucks for the qualifying series.
Hey, Dean. I know every coach in this tournament would like about 5 more of these games to get ready, but on paper, the series against Vancouver looks remarkably even though the two teams are quite different, and yet it doesn't seem that many people are picking the Wild. Do you like the idea that some people may be thinking that you're the underdog?
I don't read a lot of clippings, and I basically don't read any of them. So we're just worried about what we're going to do. That's what we're doing as a coaching staff to get ready.
You know, the group of guys in there, I know they like being the underdogs, and kind of what we were this year as well. We're the last meal room in the hallway. We got to walk the farthest. It sounds like our locker room at the rink's going to be the smallest, and I think it's good. You know, there's no comfort level for us, and we got to work for everything, and it's going to make us feel that much better.
The regular season's over. We made the playoffs, and we're ready to make a push. Definitely a little different, but it's going to be really exciting.
As weird and as foreign everything seems to be right now, you know, to me, once we start playing, it's going to be playoffs. It's going to be no different. I mean, you know what's at stake, you know what's on the line, and it makes the games just a lot more fun.
To have a chance to play for the cup, because obviously when this thing stopped, we were on the outside looking in. We know what our goal is through this whole thing, and it's not going to be easy, but I think it'll be that more gratifying. Yeah, it's what you call a mullet. I started early in this quarantine. The hair was getting a little long, and you couldn't really go to the stylist of choice. And my stylist of choice at the time was my wife. So I said, let's just take the sides down a little bit and let the back go. And it's taking its shape, and I'm gonna let it ride for a little bit.